So I've been following this drama pretty closely. We have a new scandal happening in right-wing media. And what happened was a guy by the name of Owen Shroyer, who I have always referred to as Alex Jones Mini-Me, this guy announced on his own show that he's going to be leaving InfoWars. Now, he hosts a show called, I believe, The War Room on the InfoWars network, which, of course, is Alex Jones' network. And he's been with them for a long time. I don't know exactly how long he's been with them, but it was a long time, bro. And look, you could just tell from watching Owen Shroyer and his style of talking and stuff that he literally idolized Alex Jones. Like, he was his mini-me. He idolized him. He wanted to follow in his footsteps. And so he's probably ecstatic when he got the job at InfoWars. And apparently they had a falling out. And the falling out was tied to the fact that Owen Shroyer is increasingly getting more and more blackpilled on the Trump regime. And he feels like they're failing. They're not, staying true to their promises. They've cucked themselves and sold out to Israel. And so Owen Shroyer is one of these young Republicans who is sort of leaning more in a Trump-critical direction, as opposed to Alex, who's been trying to coddle Trump's nuts, but also ride the fence. Alex has been doing this thing where he brings on Nick Fuentes to discuss with him and debate with him about Trump. Alex is willing to be somewhat critical of Trump, but he's never willing to go far enough to actually sort of like crusade against him. And it looks like Owen Shroyer, he is more open to that. And, he's potentially more honest about the shortcomings and the downfall of the Trump regime and how they're failing. And so I watched, Owen Shroyer did like a 5-hour stream where he announced that he's leaving InfoWars, and I watched probably 2 hours of it, maybe 3 hours of it. And he was very cordial. He was very calm. He was very cordial. He was clearly upset by the whole scenario. He felt bad about it. He expressed repeatedly gratitude for Alex Jones for giving him his start. But he said, basically they clash a little bit now and that Alex is kind of hard to work for. And even so, he still respects InfoWars and thanks Alex Jones for giving him a chance and all that stuff. Well, Alex Jones saw this, and man, did he fucking crash out ski, bro. He lost his shit. So we have a great video here that's going to break it down for us. Shout out to Too Lazy to Try. Everybody go follow Too Lazy to Try. Go subscribe to Too Lazy to Try. This guy also does great videos on the Rogan sphere that you don't want to miss. So he's going to break it down for us, but this got wild. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I saw Alex flip out this bad. I mean, this is a legendary crash out here. Legendary. I mean, he might be back on the sauce the way he's acting here, but let's watch. Here we go.
Is a baby sucking on a pacifier. He's an elitist, arrogant dirtbag. Owen Shroyer is scum. You think I'm here to be shit on? Do I look like a fucking toilet to you? There's no more filter. It's gone. And anybody fucks with me is going to get the full truth. And nothing but it, so help me God. And then you want to try to stab your mother in the back because you're a big boy leaving the nest. Well, guess what? You know what your mother is going to do? Piss on you.
All right, so it looks like Alex Jones is going through it again. It's been a rough past few months for him with all the Epstein stuff, and now this. A longtime employee of his, Owen Shroyer, who's been with him for a decade, just announced he's leaving, which obviously Alex isn't handling very well, and he had a complete meltdown over it, because also Owen did a 5-hour live stream addressing why he's leaving, and he said he felt like Alex was pressuring him too much to not talk about certain things and to be more positive about Trump. So that's what really set Alex off, and in the middle of another show on InfoWars, he crashed it just to start flipping out about Owen, and it was really awkward. I mean, Alex was having a complete breakdown here, and you could tell he's actually really pissed. This isn't an act. And he said he even started breaking down crying when Owen called him and demanded a raise to stay with InfoWars.
I'm here to censor.
Oh, no. He's here. We've crossed the line.
You should launch a new independent show and claim that I censored you for years and get 1 million viewers and betray me. And you're allowed to lie about me any way you want.
I love you.
No,
Look, let's reject the let's reject the grabbler.
This is a...
By the way, this guy that Alex has his hand on his shoulder, this is his son, Rex Jones, I believe his name is. And he's kind of strawmanning Owen Jones. No, I'm sorry, Owen Jones. That was Owen Shroyer. Sorry, brain fart. He's strawmanning him because he didn't really say that Alex censored him. He said that it was sort of like, hey, you're being too pessimistic and maybe a little too anti-Trump, like your commentary's off and your mood is off type thing. Like, it was more like that, not like you're not allowed to criticize Trump. It was like a soft sort. Anyway, y'all see what Owen Shroyer says. But Alex is making it seem like it was very definitive. I've been censored by Alex. He didn't do that. All right, let's watch.
I'm using this as a case point. You understand that? Mm-hmm. How much have I come in and censored you over the years?
Yeah, not enough, frankly. I'd say some things that shouldn't be said.
Have I ever censored you?
Never once. Literally never once.
Hey, if you want to quit, have a publicity stunt and lie about me, I forgive you, okay?
Well, that's
I know. I'm just saying I expected. David and I did it. Owen's done it. And I tell you, I was taking the high road until I actually started watching. And it's like Anakin Skywalker's become Darth Vader.
Can we sing a song?
Hey, when I go on the air, I'm letting you have it, Shroyer. You stabbed your brother in this operation in the back, and you're a fucking liar.
Can we sing a song?
Fucking asshole.
Can we sing a song?
Shit. I don't ever get involved in infighting. When I know somebody 10 years and they've been my friend, but he's gotten really dark, didn't talk to the crew the last 2 years. And so it's like a different person. I'm not here to be the villain for somebody's lie. So wait till you hear his phone call to me yesterday. He literally talked to me like it was a crack whore. He was a pimp. He's like, yeah, well, if you're desperate, pay me more, I'll stay. But I'm going to promote my new show on InfoWars, huh?
Let's take the high road.
Really nice. I might do a week. I was like, man, this is really hurting my feelings, dude. No, it's all right. You don't have to come in. I hung up, started fucking crying. And then he goes on fucking air and lies about me. Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. I won't fucking take people stabbing me in the back anymore. Fuck you.
Yeah, and then he went on his own show and kept going off on him. I think the live stream Owen did is what really got to him because it got a lot of attention. A lot of people took Owen's side, and he talked about how Alex kept telling him he's too negative and anti-Trump and anti-Israel. Also, he felt like Alex was trying to influence his show too much. So when Alex saw that and all the people supporting him, he just snapped because also he thinks Owen is doing this to drum up attention for himself and his new show.
And, you know, Alex had been coming into my show and talking about how I'm negative and calling me a pessimist and all this other stuff, which is fine. You work for Alex, you're going to get hit with it a lot. Alex is not easy to work for, and that's fine. You know, that's okay. But, okay, he says I'm too negative. He says I'm a pessimist, whatever. I'm too anti-Trump. So I just said, all right, you know what? I'll just take some time off. I'll just disappear. And if Alex thinks I'm too negative, then maybe he's right. And it's not just...
Yeah, does this sound like a guy's, Alex Jones censored me and I'm crusading against InfoWars and they're frauds? Is that what this sounds like? I believe every word coming out of his mouth here. This sounds like totally sincere, right? And he sounds like he's also kind of sad that the relationship sort of fell apart.
It's not to say that I didn't have creative control over the InfoWars war room.
See, this is what I'm saying.
But I mean, imagine it's like somebody staring over your back 24/7. And so every single day that I came back, it was either a guest that I was told I had on at the last minute, or it was, you know, him coming into the studio. He wants me to cover this. He wants me to cover that. Or I have to host his show for him because he's not in. So there was just...
By the way, let me just point out, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I'm pretty sure this is true. I think Owen Shroyer went to prison for Alex Jones because he was involved, or if he didn't go to prison, I know he had to like testify for him at the very least in these cases, the Sandy Hook cases. Like he was in the trenches lying for Alex Jones and with Alex Jones about, you know, whatever, the kid, the families being crisis actors and the kids being fake and all that garbage. And like, I mean, like this guy actually committed defamation for you and lied for you. And you're fucking stabbing him in the back like this. That's crazy, bro. That's because you can't find, what, 1% of the country, if that maybe, would sort of entertain the Sandy Hook conspiracies, the idea that these poor innocent kids that were gunned down, it's all fake. The government's trying to take Obama's doing this because he's trying to take your guns. Well, he didn't fucking take the guns. The whole conspiracy, the whole falls apart. There's no motive. What are you talking about? It's obviously real. And he found a guy who was willing to like ride or die for him and fucking lie and smear those families. Like, it's sort of unbelievable. Alex Jones is disturbing. I mean, they're all disturbing. Don't get me wrong here, guys. I'm not pro Owen Shroyer. Owen Shroyer's probably got horrific politics that I absolutely despise. I'm just saying that from a personal loyalty perspective, it's kind of wild if somebody went that hard for you and you get stabbed in the back.
Alex saw the tweets supporting Owen. It just made things even worse. Also, people are reporting that Owen left InfoWars because Alex was trying to censor him about Trump and Israel, which is obviously a bad look. So when Alex got on air, he just went absolute apeshit over it. It was hilarious. Like, this was a generational crash out. Even for Alex Jones, this was wild. I've never seen anything like it. And it's just funny. Owen leaves and is like, yeah, my boss was a bit much. It was difficult working with him. And then his boss responds by calling him a piece of shit, traitor, scumbag, and just goes berserk over it. Like, I don't know if this is the best way to win people over if you're trying to prove you're a good employer. But I guess the gloves are off here. And Alex said he's using this to level up.
And I will no longer let lesser men try to build their resume by claiming I'm a traitor when they're scumbag Benedict Arnolds. Pieces of shit. Want to be elitist. Arrogant scumbags. I'm not arrogant. I'm on a power trip. I'm in a total commitment against evil. I'm pouring out my guts, my soul, my family, everything I've got committed to this, and I will not have pieces of fucking shit lie about me and say I'm not true. I will fucking destroy you, scum. All of you.
Cut to Alex Jones during the commercial break. That's what this sounds like, homie. Like, Because either he's acting, like this is either a total fucking act, or he's got to be on some shit. Because he ain't acting right here, dog.
All of you, fuck you. I have sworn on the altar of God, total resistance against every form of tyranny, against the mind of men. And I told everyone 2 weeks ago, I'm leveling up. And it's scary. Because I'm a scary person. I can outthink and outmaneuver all these people. And I just keep trying to get the general society to wake up and win. But I guess it does lie to me. I guess I am the smartest. I am the best. I am the fastest. The problem is, interlocking into this information is very frightening.
God, this is so weird. Also, like, shut the fuck up, bro. You're washed. Like, you're washed. What are you talking about? That's the reason why he keeps bringing on Nick Fuentes. He's trying to get some of that. Like, Fuentes at the moment is ascending, right? He's getting more viewers. There's more of an interest in him. So now he's trying to, like, ride the coattails of fucking Fuentes. So don't do this fucking, I'm amazing, I'm the best, I know everything. Like, shut the fuck up. You're old and you're washed. And by the way, you never were great. Let's be clear about that, too. Because nobody makes up more shit than Alex Jones. He's entertaining as fuck, but he says the dumbest shit you've ever heard in your life and just makes shit up all the time. I remember back, if you just type in secular talk Alex Jones and go through the whole library of the stuff I covered of him, there's some fucking gold in there, bro. He called Hillary and Obama are demons, like literal demons from hell, and Hillary smells like sulfur because she's a demon, and the fact that a fly landed on Obama's face proves that he's a demon. Like, just the craziest fucking shit you've ever heard.
So, it must be done. So I will do it. I'll never watch another movie. I guess I have to become celibate because I can't get my energy up to sex. That's the biggest drain on me because I'm a man. There is no more pleasure. There is no more pain. There is no more art. There is no more culture. There is only war. And I commit myself to total war against Satan. And I ask God to lead God and direct me and commit me to his arms and to become a complete vessel of warfare against this operation. And I repent for all my sins. And I ask now before everyone that you lift me up to be an absolute battering ram against the enemy in God's will. In the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of God. Amen.
Look into Thorazine. We need the most powerful antipsychotics we can find. This is I don't even have the words for this one, homie.
So everybody be on notice.
Yeah, so that was something else. And while Alex was losing his mind and going off on Owen put out this compilation of his favorite moments on the show and said it was an epic ride. I wish nothing but the best for the entire InfoWars team. So while Alex was just going absolute ape shit and calling him a traitor and everything, Owen's like, we're all good. I wish you guys the best of luck. But that didn't make Alex back down. You know, he's been going off all day about this.
That part of it is probably the most disturbing to me, is because I really get the sense that Alex Jones is flipping out this aggressively and being this disrespectful and being this much of a douchebag because he looks at Owen's kindness as weakness. He looks at Owen like sort of being conciliatory on the way out the door. He looks at that as like, oh, you're weak, so I'm going to pounce on you. So it almost would have been if Owen actually did come out swinging and did say, this motherfucker actually censored me and he's lost his way and he's a Trump ball coddler and he doesn't care about the truth anymore. And if he did that whole shtick, I think that actually would have made Alex Jones crash out less than this. It's because he smelled some weakness in it that he was like, all right, well, I'm just going to fucking try to destroy you.
And he thinks Owen might be possessed by a demon or he might be on drugs. Because
and what I just say, I told you, Hillary, Obama, they argued they were demons. This is go-to move. You're a demon. Oh my God. The funny thing is, I've been saying this a lot lately, but I used to, good and evil, I used to think it was kind of like a simplistic thing that good and evil existed. Like, it seemed overly simplistic to me, but now I look at it, I'm like, oh, it fucking exists. But it's basically the exact opposite of how Alex Jones views it. Every poll I look at, there was a poll, what did I tweet the other day? The support for Israel among Democrats has gone like this, straight down. In this particular poll, it had a like 30% or something like that. For Republicans, it was up at like 80, 83%, 85% thereabouts. And so I tweeted, Republicans are like literal demons. But when I say that, I don't actually mean a demon. I just mean like they are evil and this is evil. I think Alex Jones actually means like like a fucking little red guy with the pointy tail and the horns and the fucking smoke coming off. Like, that's what I think Alex Jones means. So anyway.
He claims Owen's been really rude to him the past few years and he saw this coming. So Alex calls him out on that and him trying to play the victim and trash InfoWars on the way out to promote his own career.
Owen Shroyer's dead to me.
He didn't trash InfoWars though.
If he goes on air and repents to Jesus and apologizes for being demon-possessed or whatever it is he is, then I will forgive him. But he thinks that he would like absorb us as a launch pad and lie about us to make himself a victim so he could project himself and launch his own show. And then as all the articles come out and Jones censored Shroyer on Trump criticism and Israel, you are a snake. You are a rat. You are a fraud. You are a backstabber. You are a handbiter. You are a disgrace. He'd walk by me and say something like, you know, just sort of laughing at me. Like, again, I'm not in junior high, so it didn't hurt me at that level. It hurt me that he was just like, yeah, I heard you. Yes.
I'm sure that's an accurate representation of what happened. That's what Owen did. I'm sure that's what happened, Alex.
We're back the next day, and Owen just shows back up and does his show, and walks in and just looks at me with hatred, and like slinks in there. Just,
yeah, that's how that went down too. That's me walking when I'm around Alex Jones. I'm doing the I'm a left-winger walk. This is how left-wingers walk. Because we're evil left-wingers. What a fucking silly person.
Because he really wanted me to fire him so he could be a victim. And I confided just in a few of the producers. I said, he wants to be a victim. I said, I'm going to have love and say prayers for him that he gets better. I'll be really nice to him. Give him
I'm sure that's true, too.
Bonuses. Maybe he'll pull out of it. I tried to talk to him. He's never wanted to talk to me. And I said, he's going to stab me in the back. He's a new person. And I don't know if it's his personal life. I don't know if it's stuff he's smoking.
Oh, come on. What a fucking low blow. Oh, he's doing weed and he lost his mind. What is this fucking reefer madness? What is it, 1962? This is what we're doing? Oh, my God.
But I've seen a lot of people get paranoid, that smoke pot and go nuts.
Oh.
But,
he's just fucking smearing endlessly.
I just tell you this right now, that I'm not here to be shit on or stabbed in the back. This crew isn't your punching bag, and we did nothing to you but be loyal. And your little 5-hour extravaganza of little puppy dog that doesn't know why, and he just wanted to come back and shake my hand and be nice, and then I kind of censored him and said, no, you don't need to host your show.
That he just contradicted himself. Earlier he said, I tried to talk to Owen, and Owen didn't want to talk. And then here he admits Owen did want to come in, do a final show, get a nice send-off, shake Alex's hand and say thank you for everything. So Owen did want to talk to you, and you rejected it. God, this is... You're a grown man. I'm sorry. I have zero sympathy and zero respect for grown-ass men. You're in your fucking 50s, and this is how you handle interpersonal shit? You're in your 50s, bro. What is this fucking high school-ass nonsense? Did you never grow up? And the answer is no, he didn't. He's a fucking emotionally stunted little bitch, is what it is. But I also should say, I fucking love the right-on-right violence. I live for that. You all know this. When Nick Fuentes and Tim Pool were fucking going at each other's jugulars, we're on the sidelines like, yeah! This is what we love to see. Because this is what happens when a movement falls apart. And Trumpism is falling apart because Trump is ruining the country and nobody can deny it anymore.
Want to hear what he said in the phone call to me? I didn't record it. I was in the pool with my 8-year-old daughter playing with her Barbie dolls.
So I guess Owen quit and Alex had a breakdown crying while he was in the pool playing with Barbie dolls. What a sad scene. Hopefully he didn't start throwing up too, because last time he had a breakdown like this, he started puking.
I remember that. We covered that clip. Anyway, that's the whole thing. Wild, dog. Absolutely wild. I love it when the right fights the right. Right-on-right violence is what I fucking live for. But putting aside politics completely, on a personal level, I actually feel for Owen, because I watched the whole thing and I was like, it just seems like a guy who's sort of like kind of sad that him and Alex drifted apart and their politics are not in the same place anymore, but he still respects and thanks Alex, and now he's looking forward to like launching his own thing and creating future plans, and he's taking a risk because this is the first time he's going fully independent and all this stuff. And so from a human level, you look at it and you're like, I can sympathize with what this guy's going through. For Alex, it's like, bro, really? This is how you react, really? And honestly, I think most of the InfoWars fans are reacting like that. So hopefully it'll make them graduate and fucking leave InfoWars and realize these people are fucking scumbags and liars, right? They are scumbags and liars, and you need to wake up to that fact. And you're following emotional man babies and thinking they're some sort of fucking gurus. These men are not gurus, dog. Not even close. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.